And welcome to the main event. This is UFC 1 here at BreakTraders, and we may not have an octagon, but we do have this beautiful, beautiful map. Look at that Select Hobby H2 ready to go. This is the weight class random. We have 8 users in the randomization, and they will be randoming for spots 1 through 8. Spots 1 through 8. Once we have those spots set up, we will then randomize spot 1 through spots 1 through 5. So let's see how long it is, or how fast or how many times we're going to randomize the first one. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alrighty. And with that, you will see right there on the side the first randomization. And now we will random between the top 5 to determine who gets the straw weight class. Alrighty, let's see how many times we're going to randomize this. Eight times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that is going to be going to Sean. Right there. So 1 second and we will get that updated. Alrighty, here we go. Let's rip into this. I'm excited. I've never broken UFC before. We're looking for 6 prisms in here, and I've got the bases and all that up so that I can see what I am doing here. Because as you can imagine, I am a UFC fan, but first time ever with these cards. Right off the bat, we have a light heavyweight rookie, and that is going to be Ryan Spann, and that is going to Phil. Followed up by Chuck Liddell of the light heavyweight as well. And then we have an Aljamain Sterling bantamweight of the bantamweight class. Sorry. And then we have Frankie Edgar bantamweight as well. And that is heading to Harry. Followed up by a Brock Lesnar heavyweight going to Lucas. And then here we go. Our first one is going to be a heavyweight Derek Lewis, and that is the blue out of 99. Out of 99. Right there. And that Brock Lesnar was the heavyweight silver. Alrighty, on to our second pack. And I will do some research on UFC this weekend right now as well, folks. So that we can so that I can speak to these a little bit better here. Alrighty, we have a Diego Ferrara lightweight going to Sean. And that is going to be a concourse edition, followed off by a Rodolfo Vieira of the middleweight division heading to Brendan. That's another rookie. Then we have Khabib. I'm just going to go with Khabib. That's what I always call him since I'm not going to be able to pronounce that last name. And that is a lightweight headed to Sean. Khabib right there headed to Sean. I believe that could be a silver. Followed up by a Derek Brunson middleweight, and that is going to be the Octagon side. Derek Brunson middleweight Octagon side, and that is going to Brendan. Followed up by a middle welterweight Michael Chiesa Premier Level welterweight. And that is going to be heading to Shannon. And then our last one is going to be a Octagon side red Amanda Nunes featherweight. Amanda Nunes featherweight out of 199. And that is going to Adam. And that is not someone that I'd want to be on their bad side. Alrighty, 2 packs left. We have a Yuri Prokachazik, a light heavyweight, going to Phil, followed by Paul Felder. Oh, sorry. Paul Felder, lightweight, right there. Then we have a flyweight Caitlin Chuk again, going to Adam. Sorry, I misspoke there. Yes, that is going to T-Man. I read it wrong. I read it as flyweight. That was my mistake. Followed by a Yakar Souza middleweight going to Brendan. And then we're going to have a premier level, and that is Jan Blachowicz of the light heavyweight going to Phil. Followed up by a Concourse RC out of 199. That is Bryce Mitchell, featherweight edition right there, going to T-Man. Going to T-Man right there. Here we go. The last pack right here. T-Man, you do have featherweight again. Sorry. That was my mistake. Just want to clarify that. I just read the card wrong. Followed by Jan Blachowicz, light heavyweight, headed to Phil. Yair Rodriguez, featherweight edition, going to T-Man. A middleweight, Robert Whitaker, headed to Brendan. And a Chris Weidman, middleweight, headed to Brendan as well. Here we go. We have the Disco Anthony Smith, light heavyweight, and that is going to Phil. And last but not least, we have a silver Zhang Weili strawweight going to Sean. Going to Sean right there. Alrighty, folks, and with that, we are done with this break, and we are going to run this down. Yuri Prokachazik, RC, light heavyweight to Phil. Rodolfo Vieira, RC, middleweight to Brendan. Diego Ferrara, lightweight, headed to Sean. And Ryan Spahn, light heavyweight to Phil. And on to our featured cards. The Octagon side, Derek Brunson, middleweight, headed to Brendan. And then we're going to have 2 out of 90, or out of 199. We have the Amanda Nunes octagon side, and that is a featherweight headed to T-Man. And Bryce Mitchell featherweight, and that is heading to T-Man as well. And then last but not least, out of a 99, we're going to have the Derek Lewis heavyweight, rocking that dude in the face right there, and that is going to Lucas. And with that, that is the end of break 1186, the first ever UFC break in BreakTraders history. Thank you for joining us for that. We are going to take a 8-minute break, and we'll be back with break 1165. Break 1165, and we'll be back with BreakTraders Late Night.